Spencer Linton teamed up with Jason Shepard. It's matching T-shirts day on this side of the Cougar Council room.
Didn't plan it.
We welcome in one of the newest members of the BYU women's basketball team. She is a recent transfer. She is Hattie Ogden. Welcome to BYUSN.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Just got underway. Practices have started. The summer workouts. How have things been over the past few days?
They've been good. Sped up quick, but it's been a lot of fun. A lot of enthusiasm, a lot of energy, so I've loved it.
Take us through the process of transferring and when BYU came into the picture and why coming to Provo was the right decision for you.
Okay, so BYU has kind of been like a dream for me since I was a little girl. I have come and watched BYU football games. Both my uncles played football, so we would get in the car on the weekend and drive our 11 hours to come watch. And so kind of since then, I was always just like, I want to go to BYU. And it wasn't really that time when I left high school, and so obviously chose Buffalo, but then just kind of happened that I ended up transferring, and BYU is where I felt I wanted to be, and then it kind of worked out. So. And
then you just had to drive like 30 hours from Buffalo to Provo.
It's a quick 36-hour trip.
36 hours.
It was fun, though.
When did the opportunity first show up in your inbox or on your phone, or when did this whole thing begin?
So I actually knew Coach Lee before from previous camps and stuff, and he kind of knows my uncles and stuff. So actually when I was in the portal, I was like, I just got to see where BYU is at. So I actually reached out to him when I entered, and I was like, hey, I just wanted to let you know I'm in the portal. And then it kind of just went from there. He was like, hey, can you get on a call with Coach Whiting? And I was like, yeah, let's do it. So that was kind of how it came to be.
Yeah, what is your relationship like with Coach Whiting? You mentioned obviously with Lee Kamar, do you have a good relationship? What's the relationship like with Coach and with the rest of the coaching staff?
Yeah, I feel like I'm still kind of getting used to it, kind of getting to know them, but they seem all such awesome people. I just can't wait to form better relationships with them. They seem like they get close with all their players, so I love that.
What's your first impression of the team? Again, I know it hasn't been that much time for you here, but what is that initial impression?
We are meshing very well. I feel like everyone's close, everyone's already got each other's back. It's so nice. Just the energy, enthusiasm, I just think we're gonna have a great year.
What's your role on this team?
I feel like that's still coming to be. I kind of hope to fill some of that stretch four, kind of play on the perimeter, maybe inside a little bit, and then just being one of the older, even though I am a transfer, maybe kind of going into that vocal and be one of those experienced players.
I wanted you to say I like to shoot threes.
I love to shoot
I was
threes.
setting you up for that, okay?
Yeah, I love to shoot threes.
A true stretch four.
Yes.
So tell everybody about your game. What do you bring? Because obviously you have the ability to play closer to the basket. You talked about shooting the threes. What do you bring to the table? What do you add to this BYU basketball program?
I think because of that, kind of that in and out, it's really good to create mismatches, which I'm excited for, of just whether you have a big or a small, you can kind of take advantage of that.
Okay, you mentioned you had two uncles play for BYU, so remind everyone who they are and when this timeline was when you were driving 11 hours on the regular to watch BYU.
So the older one was Aaron Wagner, and then the younger one, Jaden Wagner.
Let's go, Wagner brothers!
Wagner brothers.
We know them well. Okay.
Yeah, that's them. And then I would say I was just little. It would have started when I was 5 or 6 maybe, all the way up until 12. But yeah, just all 5 of us kids hop in a van and drive to Utah.
Okay, so we've come to the hockey portion of the interview. You're from Alberta.
Yep.
Okay, so McGrath?
McGrath,
okay,
Alberta.
so I am not up on my Canadian geography. So is that closer to Calgary? Is it closer to Edmonton?
Actually, both of those are more north. I actually live 30 minutes from the Montana border.
Okay.
Just a tiny little town.
Okay, so I was going to ask you, in terms of a hockey team,
Cardston?
Cardston?
Yeah.
30 minutes from me.
Okay, there you go.
So are you an Oilers fan? Are you a Flames fan? Because obviously the Oilers, they forced a Game 6.
See, I feel like I just got to represent both. I know that's not really allowed in Alberta, but
oh man.
But I would say Flames, but the Oilers are just doing so good that you kind of got to hop on the bandwagon, you know?
Okay, we should note that Hattie is an accomplished hockey player herself. 8 years of hockey? Is that right?
Pretty much, yeah.
When did you decide to give up the hockey dream and pursue basketball?
Well, I got to a point where it was like, okay, hockey, basketball, and there was no women's league unless I wanted to drive like all the way to Calgary. And I was like, okay, like playing with the guys, that could be fun, but like maybe let's go to a sport where I feel like I'll like have a bit more of a future.
Do you not have a problem then being physical in the post?
Nope. I feel like that's gonna be. We're gonna need that here in this conference.
Right?
So.
Yeah. We need that in the Big 12 for sure.
Yeah, let's talk about that. How much of a draw? Obviously, you mentioned BYU was always your dream school, but then you add on top of it being in this league. How much did the Big 12 also play into the decision?
Oh, I just feel like I'm always up for a good challenge, and I felt like that was like kind of part of it. Like everything's going to go up, the competitiveness, the physicality, everything. So I just feel like kind of accepting that challenge, and that was something that me and Coach Whiting talked about too.
What position did you play in hockey out of sheer curiosity?
So I started off as a defenseman, and then I ended up moving up to like a wing, and I actually got the nickname. It's kind of funny, but I got the nickname Hat-Trick Hattie because I would pretty much just stand in front of the net. And
I'm going to use it on the radio broadcast, and Spencer will use it on the TV broadcast.
I would just wait for my assist, and I would stand it, and then when it came to me, I was knocking them in.
As soon as you do 3 of anything in basketball,
hey, that's my favorite number.
it will be referenced.
Just
33.
hit a 3. You just hit a 3, and we can use it. Now, obviously, you know, we've got an NHL team now here locally.
Oh, I'm so excited.
So are you going to be heading up to the Delta Center to check out the Utah hockey team?
Yeah, I've already talked to my friends. I'm like, we're going. Yeah.
All right. So, okay, we've learned so much about you. Okay, hockey, long road trips, uncles play football at BYU. You're clearly a multi-sport star. What other hobbies do you have? What do we need to know about Hattie Ogden that's not in your bio? A little secret. Do you have like a favorite musician? Are you a Swiftie? Where do you stand
Very
in all
specific.
that?
I feel like you got to love country. Cody Johnson.
Okay.
Cody Johnson's really good. Honestly, you want to know a funny thing? I love spike ball. It's like one of my favorite things. Spike ball. I got a spike ball now. I'll carry it around in my car. Anyone who wants to play, let's go.
Just an impromptu spike ball game, and you're ready to roll.
Yep.
Have you or any of your teammates played yet?
Oh no, but I challenged Lee. Apparently he's good, so we're playing.
Lee's competitive? That's weird.
Lee is super competitive.
That's weird. That's awesome. Well, it's great to have you on BYU Sports Nation. So glad that the road trip from Buffalo to Provo worked out. And we're not going to tell you not to play hockey, but maybe while you're playing high-level college basketball, you should probably lay off the ice a little bit.
I got you. I can do that.
Okay? Amber, that's for you. We're keeping your players safe. Hattie, thanks for coming into the show.
Thank you for having me.
All right, up.